Kyle, you did want to give a couple of minutes on Andre Drummond's play tonight and
Oh
what he
yeah.
did.
So look, I've been a harsh critic of him this year. I feel like we all have at times, right? But I thought he came in and he played with the sort of energy and purpose that I've wanted from him all year. And so there were two defensive possessions, one from Paul George, one from Andre Drummond, that are like Kyle Neubeck possessions where it's you see one thing happen and then it's a domino effect. So the one that Andre had was he was pretty far out of a play and then made a real concerted effort to get back in the picture, make a contest at the rim, and it forced Sacramento to recycle the possession. I think it ended up, might have been Ellis in the weak side corner, and Caleb gets on him, hugs him tight, and they junked up the whole possession. But it all starts with Andre getting there and forcing that pass in the first place. So then they get a bad shot at the end of the possession. Andre gets the defensive rebound. They get a run out, Reggie Jackson 3. And it's like one action can turn into, a whole sequence of events. And when you're a team in the Sixers position, that's the sort of mentality you have to play with. So the Paul George one that was similar, second half, I believe he blocked Sabonis or at least challenged the shot around the rim that he missed. Kings end up with the ball still, and Kevin Huerter is attacking from the corner after a couple passes. Paul George from, I think, like the free throw line comes out of nowhere and is like hanging in the air on a contest. Huerter has to hesitate long enough that now Yabusele has an opportunity to get back into play, and he gets the block and they go the other way. And it's two different examples of the same thing, which is never give up on plays, right? Like you can't control whether your teammate is going to get out to a shooter or make that rotation. You control your own actions. And there have been too many times early in the year where I saw Andre just sort of check out or, look, I'm so big, I don't need to really do as much as I could. I'll give like enough of an effort, but not the full way. I thought his effort was fantastic for most of his minutes tonight. And I think if he played with that sort of effort all the time, we'd be talking about the same Andre Drummond that we saw the first half of 2022 or whatever year that was, 2021. The years all blend together. But that was where everyone was so thrilled with like, this is the best backup Joel's ever had, blah, blah, blah. And I think I saw flashes of that guy tonight. And that's aside from he had a pretty good offensive night. Rich was in here in the chat at the start of the show saying, you got like 4 different buckets out of Andre Drummond post-ups. You got to win that game. Yeah. And he's right. He hit like an up and under reverse layup and had some great plays on offense tonight. But I'm much more dialed in on and encouraged by the defensive stuff because that's where he's going to make or break his minutes, right? Is right there. If he scores every once in a while, great. But I don't especially care.
All silly like the mayor.